Sounds good. Okay. All right. I think we are good to go. Everything is set here. All right.
Bye.
Hello everybody. Welcome to the podcast again this week. He had to go get the monkey nuts. Yeah, welcome to another podcast here this week. As you can see, we got some familiar faces, but I don't think this mix has ever been together. So we got Thompson, we got Archer, we got Fate Mem, and we got Jeff. How you guys doing today? How's your week going?
Good.
Good?
I don't have to eat on stream today because I got off work early today.
Oh, I mean, I'm just kidding. You can eat on stream. I mean, it's fine, dude. It's very casual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, I lucky man, I should have came. This is an all Asian cast.
Oh,
Wait.
God.
With lucky man, man's Asian.
Dude, oh my God. Something's wrong with you right now,
His
bro.
mic is scuffed.
His cam is scuffed. Look at him. He's like...
He lagged.
I think he lagged out. Archer, I think you lagged out. But,
It all look like that.
okay, he just lagged for a second. It might be his internet, though. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me on this week's podcast. I appreciate you, Archer, tuning in. We're supposed to have Lucky Madman, but, time differences, it's probably super late. Probably fell asleep. It does happen sometimes. So, Archer, thank you for filling in today. I really appreciate that. Let's get into the first topic that we have here today. It's going to be a pretty simple one. So one that a lot of people are thinking about. It is the HOH. Have you guys taken the time to take a look at, what potential light HOH you would like to see this weekend? What do you think it will be? And furthermore, to elaborate, what do you think about Hollow Heroes? Like, they changed the way Hollow Heroes was from the past to how it's now. Let's have a little discussion of Hollow Heroes. Is there any way to improve it? What are your thoughts on it?
Well, first off, I wish they would give everybody the free boomerang warrior, the Bailey.
Bailey?
That'd be so awesome.
Okay, do you think it's too broken or not? Because I think that's something that people gauge when they're like, are they going to give it out or not? Is it too broken?
It's too broken.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it too broken?
Good. Like, broken good.
You're good, Archer. You're good. Oh, we got an echo again, by the way.
Oh, me.
But yeah, what do you guys think this week's HOH is going to be? Some people are speculating
It's
like
gonna be this
Ileana.
thing.
What is that? Ileana?
I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be this.
Some people say,
I really
but
think so.
some people say because of Sylvia though, it's a LD Nat 5. They're not going to do that because that's the sister of it. I don't know.
Didn't
I pulled like 6 of those. My heart breaks a little bit every time I pull another one.
I have 2 of those as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one only.
Is it still echoing, by the way?
No, it's better now. We're good.
Okay.
Perfect. What about you, Archer? We'll test your audio as well. What do you think this week's HOH will be?
I'm kind of scared to talk. I don't know how the mic is like.
No, it's good. It's good. It's fine.
Probably the light fox again.
Oh, Chammy. Yeah, I summoned that as a fake. Did you know that? That's my second LD Nat 5. Yeah.
LD Nat
I
5.
heard you summon another one last.
We just summoned one yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the summon,
really?
the summon session was 11 LDs, and we got 4 sparks. I think we got a beta, we got a Chammy, we got a Islin, and we got a one more, something like that. So it was a crazy amount of lightnings, but it's kind of like a rip, but grats. He also
Did they
got.
ever give light Dalfoy?
Yeah, they did. Oh wait,
Because I summoned
Undyne, right? Yeah.
6 of those.
Oh my god. Yeah, they gave the light and dark ones for the Undynes.
Okay,
So-
so they did.
No, there's no way it's gonna be a Molly HOH, guys. I don't think about that.
No, there's no way. Dude, Thompson would be so happy.
Yeah, probably gonna be Chammy or Ileana or we speculated as well. You know how last year Halloween they gave the dark jack-o'-lantern? Light HOH is Halloween again. They're giving the damn light jack-o'-lantern, confirm.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it lands exactly on October. The light jack-o'-lantern. Light Ninja has been
Calculated
HOH.
that.
They gotta come out with like a boomerang HOH soon, right?
Well, we
Eventually.
had one, right? Oh no, we had Chuck, right?
They'll probably give the fire boom or the wind boom.
I think they're gonna give the fire one because that pairs up with the light one that they gave, so people can actually like use it a little bit more. You know what I mean? Light boom and Maruna work very well. I mean the light chakra. But how do you guys think about the system? Do you guys remember the old system? Were you guys playing then when it was on the weekend? HOH, farm as much pieces as you can, and then get as many of that HOH unit as you can. Compared to now where you only can get 5 max, but it's simpler.
I remember
like
farming a lot for that, the old one.
You like that or you didn't?
No, like that's like your whole weekend gone.
Yeah, that's true.
But you get like 2,000 pieces.
yeah, you can get so much. You get like 10, dude. You get like 10 or 12 of those.
Well, you can farm like
skill-ups.
15 to 20.
Like, could you imagine if they allowed us to farm that like they did in the old days? So if you guys don't know, back in the day, it was farming stages, but as we farm stages, you would get a small amount of pieces. Yeah, and we would just farm that for the entire week and to get as many pieces as we can. Can you imagine if they did that for the chakram? Like,
I think
how many
it's,
people would farm for that? I'd max all my chakrams.
I think it's unfair for the people that just started playing.
That's true. Because
Like the players like back then, they farmed so many like dark undines and rakasakas that like I have an unlimited like skill up for them. But then the new people that just started playing after the change, they don't have the unlimited supply of skill ups.
But for me, it was liches. I farmed a shitload of liches
Rakasakas.
because they
Sorry,
got
It's
buffed.
not Rakasaka, right?
No, go.
Rakash-
It's Rakshasa.
Oh, Rocks.
Hua. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, like nowadays, everybody does HOH with twins, right? It's so much faster. If
That's
they
true,
give
that's huge.
them back, we'd be farming like 30, maybe 40.
Maybe they
It's
knew
not-
preemptively.
yeah.
Actually, it only used to be 3 stages of HOH, right? Like easy, medium, hard. Was that
B3,
what
yeah.
that was? Yeah. B1,
like-
B2, B3.
Before on the hard stages, on like some of the units with bad passives, it takes us like 4 to 5 minutes to clear
Yeah.
rocks, right? Now
Those
it doesn't
are
matter.
terrible.
Like you bring twins into anything, it's gonna be like a minute, 2 minutes tops.
That's true. Maybe they kind of knew that. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to talk about the HOH a little bit. Looks like we're speculating Chammy or Light Neilstone Agent. Those are probably going to be the two, high up on the list of being the HOH this weekend. Yeah, I guess the HOH mechanic and the way that the dungeon works now is better, I guess you can say. Gives some of the early game players, an easy chance to get at least one. Because I feel the first 2 stages are a lot easier than stage 1 back in the day, or even trying to get one 4-star unit back in the day. So yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next topic here. That was just a quick one that I know a lot of people probably been asking you as well. Topic number 2. I don't know if you guys noticed, but dimensional hole wording changed again. If you didn't see that, go check it out right now. They changed the wording again, and it says something about, it's, getting super strong now or something like
The
that.
hole is getting stronger.
Yes.
That's literally what it says.
Yep. So they changed the wording again. So do you think they're going to be releasing it soon? And if they're releasing it soon, what do you want to see from it, man? This is where we can kind of speculate what you want to see, what kind of content more. I mean, we talked about it some before, but let's kind of bring it up again and talk about it. New stages, new runes.
It's getting stronger. When is it gonna finish? I
Another
think at
4
this
years,
point
maybe?
we're not very
Convinced.
What? I mean, 4 years, dude, or 5 years, and they've changed it twice in a couple months. Come on, that means something's gonna happen, dude. I
To
seriously
be
think.
fair,
They
they
changed.
could have. What could they have done is lead Labyrinth from Dimensional Hole, and all of you guys would take it as content. So this is extra content on top of Labyrinth. They could easily call Labyrinth Dimensional Hole, right? So
True. What were you gonna say, Archer?
I hate my internet. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, can you hear us? Or are you getting cut out? Like you can't hear
I
everything.
can
we're
hear
talking-
you guys perfectly fine.
Yeah, you're good. I think your cam's freezing a couple times, but it's not right now. So go ahead. You're okay.
Well, they only changed the caption, right? They didn't change like anything else. So, I mean,
Yeah.
how hard is it to change the caption?
True, but why? Why would they take the time to change captions? You know what I mean?
I don't have high hopes for it. That's all I'm saying.
Really? Yeah.
I don't
That's
have
smart. Because, like, you won't be
zero
disappointed.
hopes. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So even if they don't, let's say, release it, well, what do you want to see like come into the game? Like I think one of the topics that we kind of brushed up on a little bit before was new runes and potential new rune sets. Now, if they were to make this dimensional hole or a new continent, people are expecting us to be in a new continent, right, or a new hemisphere. Technically, I asked them, more about the game, and they said that right now, Summonazor, the world as we know it, is just one hemisphere of this so-called planet. So if they open up more hemispheres, there's more scenarios. There's gonna be more rune types, right? What kind of runes do you guys want to see? Yeah, have
That
you guys
sounds
ever
like
thought about
Attack
that?
on Titan.
Does it? Does it really?
I would like to see new runes, but I want to do like.
You actually turned into a robot right there. Go ahead again. You're good now. You cleared up again.
Yeah, never mind. I'm just
What?
gonna stare at the screen. That's it.
No, you're good. Whenever it's good, you can talk. We'll make it clear for you. You're good, man.
Uh, next, somebody else go.
So some of the things we kind of discussed.
Archer, if you stare at the screen, you're gonna be like DJ. You can't do that. You don't have
No, DJ has chicken in the back. I'm still mad at those chicken or roosters or whatever they are.
Okay, so some of the things we brushed up on was 6 set runes and 3 set runes. What kind of skills or what kind of bonuses do you think would be viable for a 6 set and a 3 set?
to just give violet runes. You can put 6 sets on a violet rune.
You're toxic, dude.
I think they should give anti-crit runes and
Oh.
the endure runes. that you can attack. But what kind-
Oh, so getting endure when you die. But does that make some units obsolete then potentially if we have the ability to give like endure or something like that? But they allow us to give shields. They allow us to give will. What else can we can do to that extent?
I feel like that was like anti-violent. in my opinion.
How about a 6 set that gives your whole team immunity for a turn?
Nah, really? Is
I
that
like
too
these
strong?
ideas. It'll like change
That-
up
that-
the meta.
That makes will sets almost irrelevant then, because for a 4-ban team, you just need 6 set rune rather than rooting each unit on will.
What
Right?
about a set with soul protect?
Yeah, but you can then you can still stack will, right? So if you have a 6 set plus a 2 set, that unit has 2 turns of immunity.
I see.
A set with oblivion.
Oh,
It just makes the unit. Oh yeah, but that would have to
No,
be a 6
not
set.
the unit.
then.
It's a percentage, but it's a low percentage, right? But it's still, I think, pretty cool to have because we don't have any oblivion units. Well, not many at least.
I really hope the next ones that come out is with Oblivion. If not, I'll be pretty disappointed. And whatever the
Like-
new units that they make.
Like the same chances as like a despair proc would be the Oblivion proc.
Yeah, like 22 or 25%.
Can't be
how crazy is
resisted.
that?
Hey, can't be resisted too. That'd be pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
Imagine
like Despair
Iris
is not
attacks
resistible.
and then your whole team gets stripped and Oblivion.
Nemesis
Imagine
is
like
no
the
longer
Chakram
useful.
Dancers attack and Martina strips and Oblivions your Perna and it just dies in
Yo,
one
I
hit.
need
It
that.
just melts.
I actually need that.
yeah. But
Actually-
then think of Nephthys. Now instead of defense break, heal block, and silence, you get Oblivion too.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be so
Nephthys should
toxic,
get it
dude.
off.
Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of things we can expect. The soul protection idea is kind of cool though. Some of these interesting ones where like Archer was saying endure and you were saying soul protection is interesting because that would actually change the dynamic of the game in one perspective. I'm thinking is like like arena, right?
And
It might
Guild
be
War Dimension, right?
Yeah, Guild Wars defenses, arena defenses, Rush will be quite different in my opinion if they make these new setters. But it have to be kind
He
of
drew
fair.
the robot.
Oh my god. It's only a couple times, man. Dude, every time you're quiet, it doesn't blur. It's like right as you talk, it spazzes.
This is terrible. I don't know.
He's weird.
Doing it on purpose now.
Hey, what's your ISP? I'm just wondering, who's your ISP?
Yeah, is it your because that's the worst. We've had you on podcast
It's
before.
Dan Werner. Is it?
It can't be like this because
And he was streaming fine normally.
Yeah.
yeah.
How can you stream it like?
No, I
I
think
can reset my computer and come back. If we can try that.
yeah, you can do
Archer got
that. It's fine.
exposed anyway. You see like a Hermes bag in
I
the
see the Hermes right there too. It's an Hermes garden party. I know exactly what bag that is.
I can't even tell, bro. What?
It's an Hermes garden party. Just look it up.
Our Mez Garden Party.
He's actually googling it.
Yeah.
All right, I think Archer will restart, but we can continue on here. Yeah, whether he wants to restart or not.
Rip the mirror.
Oh wow! Take a look at this. All right, this is this is how we're gonna conduct the podcast for a little while.
Look at your
Mufaz.
screen.
I know. I don't have a podcasting set up for 4. I should.
Am
Maybe
I finally in the middle now?
We're
no,
sharing. We're all
equal.
sharing.
Next I'm gonna try to set up another overlay. I think it might be interesting to have a 4-man podcast here because everybody will be slightly bigger
If
as
I
well.
put my head here, I think I get into the middle.
They don't have to see us, man. It's a scuff podcast. It's casual. We'll go into the next topic here until Archer's back.
Look at Josh.
There, I'm Archer. Hi, everyone.
All right, let's go to topic number 3 here. Yeah, all right, this is into our usual discussions here. RTA, baby. We got some of the players that are doing a lot of RTAs here. Minus, I don't know, Thompson, are you doing a lot of RTAs? I don't know. Yeah.
I do like one or two wings a day.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, Fate and Jeff are doing a lot more
No,
RTAs.
I do wings. I do wings. I could be in on this topic.
Okay, yeah, of course you can be in this topic. I'm just saying. Yeah, but are you good? You're back?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, that
By
was
the way,
super delayed.
you just got exposed. You're not broke, man.
Yeah,
Don't
we see your
sell
Hermes
to Archer and do
bag
not
in the
donate
back.
to Richer. Archer.
That's
Richard.
not a Hermes bag. What are you guys talking about?
The mirror is exposing you.
That's not an That's Prada.
Oh, Prada.
Oh!
Okay.
Wait, they
Okay.
look the same. That looks like a garden party, man.
Hey, come on. People gotta have some luxuries in life,
notches
man.
Above Prada, okay?
Yeah, dudes, people have to have some luxuries in life, man. Sometimes I just shop at Target
You've
instead
been
of Walmart,
exposed.
alright?
The mirror, man. The mirror.
I have a bag of a box of candy in there. That's it.
All right, back to the topics here. So we got a lot of we got all you guys in here. You guys obviously do a lot of RTAs. I actually started doing RTAs. I just did my placements last night, and they were terrible. And terrible only in the sense where my matchmaking was terrible. I won all 10, but it was like the easiest like RTA matches and the stupidest ones. So I win all 10, and I get placed fighter 3, 14 something. When the last RTA I did, I was 1957 from last season. Like, what is this matchmaking, man? Like,
Because you waited 3 weeks.
is that why? Is that why though?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
where you end last season also matters, right? Because if you end in G3,
It was
you are at
C3. It was C3 missing maybe like 15 points from G1, like 10 points from G1.
Yeah, then you should be starting in fighter.
Oh, so
If
fighter
you
is where you start
are-
then. Okay.
If you are in Guardian and you win all 10, I think you start at Conk 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
At least.
oh,
That's
really?
what I
But then,
remember,
but
yeah.
I'm only a couple points away from Guardian. 1956, 1957, right? And I
If
start
you were in,
fighter
like,
3.
Guardian 2, Guardian 3.
Oh, Guardian 2, Guardian 3. Then you start C3. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense then. That makes sense. But the people you get matched with makes a difference though, right? Like if I got matched up with higher people, obviously, that are doing placements, I would get more points, apparently.
Well, if you have a win streak, your points jump up pretty fast.
Uh,
It depends on who you get matched up. If they're doing placements too, you'd get less points for that. But if they already did their placements and they're just like fighter 3 or like conquer 1, then you get more points.
yeah, I got a couple of those, which was unfortunate. But all right, so yeah, how's the RTA season going for you guys? I think we can say safely that we're about halfway through. It's about a month and a half since season started. Yeah,
Has it
how's the
been
season
halfway?
going? Yeah, how's the season going? I know, okay, so I know Archer is doing a lot of RTAs. I know Faint's doing some RTAs. I know Jeff's like doing all his wings because, you know, he's just like using the
Oh.
same 5 units in 30 second per wing. So literally 15 minutes
no
to clear
shame
30
in
wings.
that. No shame in that. It's
No
okay.
shame in
Hey.
that. No shame in that. No.
Last season, I didn't do my wings because it took so long. I started getting mad because it took 3.5 hours per stream to clear 30 wings. So this time I decided it was a good idea to cleave, and it's been going okay. And Josh gave me a couple really big pointers on some new units to use, and I'm having fun for now.
Well, what rank are you guys? Yeah, what's everybody's respective rank right now?
Oh,
The number, since I know you guys, most of you guys are around G2, G3.
Josh is ahead of me.
Just don't ask
they
don't
purposely
ask
timed
for
it.
JMac's rank. Just ask for my rank, and JMac is always one rank, just one rank higher than mine.
Wait, what rank are you actually? I don't know. Let me check.
I'm just one rank lower than you. Don't worry. Every time. I don't know why.
No,
you
you're
do this.
3 ranks lower than me.
Oh, whoa, ouch,
that's a big
wow,
problem.
that's huge.
I know, right?
Wow, weird
Oh my
flex. Weird flex. Okay, weird flex.
Flex. I'm 29 wings. I still have 29 wings though, JMac.
So how's the season going? Anything interesting? Like as the season develops, I always notice that, you know, people always try and test and bring new things in.
I think
No.
Archer is like the real hipster this season.
I can't even.
Is
I
he
think
frozen?
he's lagging again.
Never mind. He's not a hipster. He's Elsa.
That's so weird though. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, anyways,
No, now we can hear you. Anyways, but go ahead.
I got my first win with Perna today. I'm so happy.
Oh, you got Bruno?
Wait, you have Perna?
Yeah, I pulled Perna.
When
It's
did you
not
pull
max
Perna?
It's not even max skilled, but I got my first win. I pulled it 3 days ago.
3 days ago, and he lost all the matches that he used
Yeah.
it with.
Oh.
I mean, the skill ups makes a pretty big difference on your damage output, man. So.
No, he's doing damage. He's just bringing
I'm
it
doing
against the
damage.
wrong people.
Oh, he's just bringing it in to bring it in, aren't you?
You just bring it into Aegers and She-Hos and stuff like that.
Hey,
I think this season there's a lot of different teams out there. Like,
yeah.
I think it's more different than any other season. Like, I see every single unit being used. Like yesterday someone used Covenant against me, and I've been trying Katarina and the Blue Bird.
What a
Oh,
hipster.
how does that work?
Katarina
I've heard you've been using
I'm telling you,
Katarina.
he's such a hipster this season, man.
It's surprisingly good results, but then again, like, he has G on it, so I don't know. Like,
Yes, I completely understood that.
No, but
He
yeah,
doesn't have a Tableau, so he's using Monty right now. Okay.
it's. I'm out. Yo, I know we can hear you. I don't know why. I don't know why it's
Wait,
doing
why
that
is
today.
it like that though? That's
Yeah,
kind of
you've been on this podcast before. This is like the only time ever, dude. It's
yeah,
so
I don't
strange.
know.
It's okay now.
I'm
It's working, man.
self-conscious now.
Also, you just streamed, and you were streaming just fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just
Random
it could
spurts.
be because of I was streaming earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's better now.
Yeah, it's better now. But yeah, I noticed a lot of players. Have you guys what about BD? I know BD always, for some reason, every season he's got some kind of new thing he tests out. It's like Fire Mermaid. Does he still use that a lot lately? I know probably sure he uses his Water Monkey King a lot, or is he doing RTAs? I haven't seen him really.
I haven't seen him.
You haven't seen him? He's just like he's lurking up there though. He's top. Is he one of the top players?
I've killed it into him like 3 times, maybe. I don't know.
Same stuff. Nothing special. Nothing different.
I didn't know how much people watch the podcast until everyone is saying Thompson, rock, 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 rock. I'm like, like when I tell people I got no skills, man, completely. Everybody just like, oh, Thompson, rock, 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 rock. Yeah, it's been crazy.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that, dude? Hey, you're the one that said it. But yeah, the podcast has been awesome. People really enjoy our podcast and the input and kind of the fun energy that we have going on here. Is there anything else interesting this season? What else? What do you think? Anything too OP or too underwhelming? Yeah, some people.
I finally ruined up my 3rd Vertihill.
What?
I finally ruined up my 3rd Vertihill. I got
Did
like
you do the
a
despair
Swift
one?
Revenge one, a Violent one, and a Triple Revenge one.
Wait, where's your despair one?
I never
I
had
heard
a
that from
despair one.
I know. I thought on podcast before. Who was it that had a despair one? I forgot.
DJ had one. DJ had a
DJ.
despair one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He actually had a despair revenge one, right?
Just to meme on people.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a couple units that are pretty interesting this season.
Really?
Antares.
One
I
of
don't
them
think
being
Antares is that scary anymore. Yeah.
I get fucked by Antares every single day. So does Josh.
Wait, what were
That was
the?
like 0 for 10.
I think Shayna Martina needs to be nerfed.
How?
Yeah.
Dude, by the way, Archer is like the pioneer of Shayna Martina, so he gets to speak about this one.
Give me
Oh,
a
yeah?
Gianna.
I think it's just too strong. Like Shayna's base speed is super high, and it has a 24% speed lead, and it's AOE reduced attack bar, AOE stun, AOE armor break. That's like everything you could possibly want in a arena hero. And then not only that, he has a passive where he can bring a buddy or a sister that strips and one-shots you. And not only strips it, it steals it from you. And I just think it's a little too strong.
I think she is fine. You just have to take out her speed lead.
I don't think they're gonna nerf the unit though.
Yeah,
I
Do you-
think
do you think
Martina's
he-
broken as shit.
Not too much
Well,
emotion.
At least
Archer.
half
Too
of
much
his
emotion
statement
to make
was
you black.
came through. But like I think Martina Sheena, like how do you guys deal with it? How do you guys beat Martina Sheena? I'm sure a lot of people wanna
I
ask
pick
that.
it.
You pick it? Well, how
I
you
think
beat
a lot of
it?
people are.
What do you lose
I
to,
think a lot
Jeff?
of people are
What do you
trying
lose
to
to?
counter Martina and Shayna the wrong way. I see a lot of people trying to counter Martina and Shayna with like outspeeding it with Okeanos and stuff.
Mhm.
I think you have to try to outspeed it with like a attack bar booster or a cleanser.
That's the only way.
I see a lot of people try to outspeed Shina Martina with like Okeanos, and it's kind of like Shina Martina don't give
Yeah, you don't.
like,
When you reset her, nothing happens. You're still gonna
nothing
strip and
happens. Yeah.
armor breaks you, right? So the biggest counter to me, and I'm using this comp every single wing, right? Is right now Antares. Like actually,
Mm.
but I run it with Tiana. But if people run it on Shield Will, automatically is a different story as well.
She could actually like left click and kill Antares pretty fast. Like I know when I play against Archer, he would first pick Gianna on me, and I'll just second and third pick Shina Martina, and he's like, oh shit. You know? But like you can have your own Shina Martina ruined up, and Shina Martina comps also rely on like a cleanser, like either Gianna or Tiana. So if you pick Gianna or Tiana and like 2 speed lead and you outspeed them that way, they're kind of like cucked as well.
Cleanser, as in you mean stripper, right?
Like yeah, if you pick like their Tiana or Gianna, and speed lead and 2 speed lead, they really can't move much either
Oh.
because they're pretty soft.
Let me just pull a Gianna real quick. Okay.
So
Yes.
so Mr. Faint, I use Mav in G3 RTA. How do you counter Shayna Martina comps? Because hopefully it's probably more reasonable to hear it from you. Sometimes you come up with some reasonable counters.
Hathor is
Tiana.
really good. Depends on what kind of strippers they're running. You can outspeed with like a control, not Okeanos. Okay.
Mm.
So something that's like hard CC. So Ethna is really good. Hathor is really good.
Swift Hathor, yeah.
Yeah, Aegir is okay. And then like ideally you want to run some kind of like a Triana or a Vanessa in there.
Mm.
And if they go like full cleave on you, you last pick a Samaf. Like it just counters their whole team.
Ah, I see. So interesting. So Triana, Vanessa, Samantha kind of like picked into there. Interesting. Yeah, because I've been seeing a lot of Martina Shaynas, and I'm not sure what I would do against them, honestly.
There's not enough people running Swift Hathor right now to be too big of a threat, but that unit obviously destroys the combo as well.
Mm.
I don't need both twins in order to make my comp work as well. So Swift Hathor, Antares, Diana counters it, Ragdoll, not Arda.
I don't think picking Swift Hathor is the choice here, because if you pick Hathor, then they're gonna outspeed you. I think picking the Tiana is more important than picking the Hathor, even if it's on Swift. And if your Hathor is on Swift, then it better be on Will as well.
Of course, yeah, it has to be on Will.
Because
So-
sometimes the Martina is just so the Shayna is so fast that it goes before the Swift Hathor.
So basically,
Like,
if
I
I
got
see
really
Shayna
good
The
Martina,
problem with the twins that needs to be addressed is if, say, the Shayna is stunned and the Martina takes a turn, if the Martina steals something, that buff goes on Shayna. I don't think that should.
Yes, we found that out recently with Josh, and it's the most interesting thing ever. So I still get the Shield
Oh.
Will.
Yeah, like you can still steal immunity for Shayna even though Shayna doesn't get like pulled.
Yeah, she didn't go with her, right?
Yeah, and she didn't go with her, and she still gets it.
That's probably a bug that shouldn't happen. Or,
Why? What does the description say? They says they have to team up for it to happen, or doesn't the description just say that having her on the field allows her to have that target? I mean, to steal the buff, because Martina still steals without Shayna being on the field, or Shayna's got to be there.
I mean, I don't know, but like if Martina's stunned and Shayna moves, you don't steal anything, right? So it should be the same the other way around.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like I don't know if it's a bug or anything, but it is super cancerous.
Also, like, what do you think, Jeff? Like, if you run like Diana and Vanessa, that kind of slows down your team a little bit. Because if the Diana gets one proc on the Martina, most of the Martinas are about like 200,000 HP. It can melt it
200,000?
pretty fast, right?
200. Yeah, it's about 20k. So if you get a turn, that's if you get a
No,
turn.
I think I would just double the Diana away.
You would double the Diana.
I would kill the Diana twice,
Huh.
and then it wouldn't be able to move. Even if Vanessa revives it, Martina's one shot Diana, and then
Yeah, it still
Yeah.
won't work out too well. But I'm just trying to think about another option. Like, it's kind of scary if you have Vanessa and you try to outspeed them, and they're gonna pick something like, they're gonna panic pick something else.
I think the only counters are P, Sama, and Josephine, and
Josephine, I've
Taurus.
been hearing, has been pretty
and
good.
and a revenge Verd that gets lucky if it doesn't get stunned.
It has to not get stunned though. That's a huge
Yeah.
thing. Another thing is Josephine. For my comp especially, it won't counter it. Because I run a Gani behind my twins.
Interesting.
So sometimes I actually just go for the strip and not go for the AoE, and I run my Gani. And if I have a Tiana, I'll always go in front of you.
You know, I feel that's very interesting because like it seems like a lot of our discussion and a lot of counters are there's not too many counters, and it's very specific to try to just counter against the Shade of Martina, meaning that you guys are right. It's pretty strong.
22% violence sets counter me very hard.
Oh, 22% violence sets counter you hard. Oh, I see. But the same thing can be said about Shade of Martina, right? A lot of them aren't they ruined on violent as well? You get one violent, it's just as devastating when those things move, dude.
If you ban my Tiana and my Shayna and Martina both proc, I actually strip your whole team. Like full strip on your.
That's so crazy. Units. Like because so I did get to play that comp on comply with account, and it was pretty toxic. Like every time you get a proc, it feels so good. Like you're like if Martina gets a proc, you're like, damn, dude, I'm killing something here. You know, just too much damage, so much.
Last season, I was running that comp with Tableau, and I get a like Shina Martina, and then Tableau, Shina Martina all over again. It's pretty fun.
Tableau is my most wanted LD for right now.
By the way, the ultimate version of Shayna Martina.
What is the ultimate version of Shayna Martina?
The Tableau version.
Oh, the Tableau one. Oh, he's saying the Tableau one is the ultimate version. You have the ultimate version then, Thompson.
I've been doing it, yeah.
Well, actually, wait. Archers, you gotta say this, right? The ultimate version is not just having that Tableau, Martina. It's the Tableau Martina Gianna. You almost there, dude. Thompson has the OP comp, number one.
Yeah.
So right now my most wanted.
So dirty.
It's so dirty, man. Tableau, Gianna, twins, and you can pick another like freelance. It's ridiculous.
Flex pick, right? Jeez, man.
It's so crazy. Like Thompson should just be. Thompson should, if he actually wanted, I think he's top 5. If he wanted to, but
Thompson,
he's too cool.
Thompson, you gotta promise us this, dude.
Right
oh, the pressure, man.
If things stay the same and you go to SWC and you know this year and you go in there, you gotta use that comp, dude. You gotta show the world that it's super toxic and it's that good.
Yes, sir.
Fine tune it and wreck them with that. I feel like you could beat a lot of them, could you not? I mean, Tomato was trying to do it right in the last. He I don't know why he got cucked though, but he tried to do it in the last tournament, the top 4 one for last season for Legend. I don't know why his didn't work. Like, what the heck? It just didn't work out for him.
Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will.
I think Josh used my account and destroyed Tomato twice with my comp. Like, destroyed. Like, Tomato's just sitting there with his dick in his hand, like nothing could happen. Like he was just sitting there, like, oh.
On SWC mode, it won't work because Sheena get banned. Nobody's gonna ban Sheena in SWC mode, dude. They'll probably ban the Tiana if anything again, like they did on that. Do you think that's why they banned Tiana? Okay, so somebody brought this to my attention that the top 4 when they were fighting for Legend, Tiana was banned consistently. Was it just one guy banning or all of them banning it for some weird reason?
It was diligent, right?
They're banning Tiana for the Ver Hathor or the Gani Hathor. Right?
Okay.
So like the way to counter that is to bring immunity in. Like,
I see.
If you don't ban Tiana, it gets picked. You're almost forced to ban that later on.
Did you get that at round 1?
Emo.
Anyways, so yeah, what do you think would be your pre-ban if you were in the tournament this season with the current meta? Well, what do you think is like most banned coming up?
Hathor.
Hathor? I think Hathor is. I think she's very good. Very good.
What happened to Arda
any
and
range of like Fran, Hathor, Vanessa are all like pretty decent. If you saying you have every monster, you know, ruined up.
Yeah, you know, that's interesting because I get that what Fate just said. You know, Ragdoll Artemis. This kind of segues me to asking you guys. You know, do you think that the way the meta has shifted, that people are dealing with LD Nat 5s a little bit better now? People are getting counters and being able to deal with them a lot better now that, you know, probably won't be pre-banned anymore. Yeah, is Ragdoll that scary anymore? I mean, they're still very strong, you know what I mean? But do you think people are dealing with that a little bit better nowadays?
I think they are because they
Are you asking me?
good monsters.
General. I am not asking you. I'm asking literally everybody
okay.
except for you,
Because I
Mister.
do not feel like people are dealing with Lion Dark Nat 5s too well. But
Well, when
okay.
you have multiple like that.
You're free to. Everyone's free to have your own opinion.
Dude, the Nephestus is so crazy. I didn't want to bring it up, but
No, that thing's insane.
Hey, Archer, shut your mouth.
I didn't want to bring it up, dude.
We just talked about it last week though, but hey, in all fairness, Totson's the one who brought it up. And he's like, guys, Nephthys is super OP, dude. I've been using it. It's so
good,
toxic,
man.
dude.
I watched Sai use it. Holy shit, though.
Sai has one? Oh.
Yeah, so I have one. And I think it's Swift.
Yeah, he's on Swift and it's fast. Like, it's fast.
Really?
You don't have Will Runes, it's GG basically turn 1.
That's actually pretty crazy because a lot of top players don't all run well. There's only some key units that, you gotta, but a lot of players actually don't run well. Wow. That's definitely interesting to know.
Swift is good, but like if you run it on, because I've been playing with her a lot. If you run her on like Violent, she could sometimes silence 3 monsters in 1 turn, and it feels the best. Because like they hit her, and she revenges back, and then she hits another one, and then she Violent procs and hits another one, right?
You run it on Will though, right? Not on Revenge. Revenge would be kind of
It's on
interesting.
Revenge.
Oh, yours on Revenge. Oh.
Yeah.
But is yours high resist? Because most people are running like 100 resist on her too. I fought a lot of that.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry, my fault.
No. It's high resist, but some people run on crit rate to crit damage as well. So
Okay, so the high resist ones has cucked my twins before too.
yeah.
Okay, one other thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of players are actually changing their builds, or from what I've noticed, I've been watching and observing, a lot of players are shifting, like I feel like every unit is starting to be like bruiser. Yeah, every end game player is like, oh, I can make this unit into a bruiser. I can make this into a bruiser. Do you guys think people are changing their units to bruiser? For example, like Josephine? Are you guys seeing like crit damage Josephines and whatnot out there? Because, it's usually not people's first target, right? This is the same, idea as, when Thompson started off, with the crit damage Wusa, right? This is not a main target. So people are shifting crit damage. Do you think this is something that we're going to see from more units moving forward?
Josh is running high damage on everything though. He's actually dropping tank and going more DPS on everything.
Yeah.
Because it's more of a control meta, right? And like a turn-based kind of meta in my opinion. So do you necessarily have to be still tanky? If you can do more damage, it makes me better, right?
I feel like you nailed it right on the spot. But like even if it's on crit damage, it only misses out on like 2,000, 3,000 HP. The stats are still quite the same.
But now you get this damage boost as well, right? The potential.
Exactly.
You defense break with a Vanessa, bro. Your Josephine comes in, right? Can do some heavy damage.
Josephine is like an enigma, man, because like she is just so good in this meta. She counters almost everything that's good. Yeah, she's different. She's so good right now. She counters every single monster there is, I think.
Who's Josh? Josh is Fate Mem. Are you just gonna hold that on your face? Are you frozen or are you holding it to your face? You're not frozen. You're just holding it to his face. He's not frozen. Okay, what?
I think I played the game wrong. I do feel like a lot of people are going more tanky. But Josh knows, like, he knows, like, I never ever kept the HP rune in my life. Like, I started the game wrong. Like, I only kept runes of speed and crit rate and crit damage. And yeah, I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling.
You're not struggling. You're just
You can look at Archer's account. Not one unit he has rune is over 20k HP.
I don't have anything. Dude. It's true. Like no defense either.
But the thing is, Josh is able to do that because all his runes are insanely high efficiency.
Right. Exactly.
That's huge, right? He's not losing that much stats like as Thompson says.
Because Fate Mem and a lot of these top players, they have the rune efficiency for it. They can actually cash out on the value of swapping to, like, let's say crit damage or going damage and still being tanky enough. I think majority of players that try to do that, oftentimes you'll notice it's hard to make a tanky unit on crit damage, man. It's hard to build a bruiser. Bruiser is so hard to build, man. You need so much stats. It's insane. Absolutely insane.
Well, like here's the thought process to that is just like, you're fighting a lot of like other bruisers like Pernas, Diana, Aegers, right?
Mhm.
What's the point of there's no difference between having 30k HP, 35k HP, maybe they're 40k HP, but still, like if they're gonna proc once, you're dead anyways. So you might as well just like move those extra stats somewhere else.
I see. So just
Whether
find
it's speed
just
or
find the
it's
threshold to
that.
survive that one turn, right?
Yeah.
Just enough. I see. That makes a lot of sense though. Not come to think of it that way. Last thing I want to talk about with the RTA discussion is Archie, you were saying something about using Katarina before you become robot again. How's that going?
Pretty good.
I fucking became robot as I said that.
Oh my God.
You were so smooth.
Mode,
You
yeah.
were so smooth for like 1 minute. For like a whole minute, you were like smooth. Fuck me. Every
I swear
time.
he probably
Dude.
has a button for that.
He's doing it.
His internet provider is like watching it. They're like, oh, he's just about to talk. Fuck him. All right. Let's go ahead and go into topic number 4 here. Yeah, so pretty interesting RTA discussions. I'm really curious to see how this season continues to unfold. I'm very curious to see end of the season, top 4 legends fighting. I mean, top 4 playing it out for legend. I'm also very curious to see this SWC, to hear more about it, because I think they're taking this season and last season as into consideration for SWC end of the year. So I really want to see who's going to be going to it, and who prepares for it, and it's going to be different, right? Always has that surprise factor of the pre-bans, which makes a lot more of an impact than you guys can imagine. All right.
Yeah. We missed
go
a
ahead.
unit though, didn't we?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
This one new unit that's like been on the rise of popularity.
Okay, what's the name?
The name's Adrian.
You're okay.
He's
So
doing it.
he's
No
memeing.
way.
He's doing it. Okay, so if you guys don't
He's
know,
doing it.
I have Fate Mem always likes to play against other G3 players and destroy them with weird comps, aka Mav in G3 RTA, aka triple Hell Ladies in G3 RTA, and now I have issued the challenge because we were talking about the Elven Ranger family and how they're so completely useless now, especially because twins are out. Because Adrian used to be used for NB10 and now twins are out. None of them are really used, right? So I issued him a challenge to use Adrian, the Fire Elven Ranger. And if he's able to successfully do it, we're going to give 5 subs to his channel. Yeah, he needs to challenge a G3 player whenever he matches up and whenever he finds appropriate, right? Which I think is fair. He needs to bring in
right now
Adrian.
and commentate on it?
No, he has
Do
to.
it on me,
He
do it on me.
doesn't have one. He doesn't have
Hey,
one.
do it, Adrian, on me right now.
Thompson's like, I want some points.
right now.
I want some Adrians. No, I don't get points for that. Just for fun.
So yeah, if he's able to do a real G3 battle and win with Adrian, yeah, he'll get subs. So he's gonna build it. He doesn't even have Adrian right now. He never built one in his life. So he's currently working on it. So I'm very curious to see how that's gonna work and how you're gonna put that in. The only benefit you get from Adrian is maybe the buffs. I don't know, dude. It doesn't do anything.
I don't even know what it does.
I think it like dots and multi
Perno,
hits.
you made him use Adrian.
Yeah.
You're the worst.
I mean, maybe the Adrian will have skill ups before the Perno will. Honestly, right
Does
now.
Adrian buff?
Probably.
What's that?
No, there's a new buff.
Does Adrian what?
What does Adrian do?
Some kind of
Yeah.
buff, right? Like crit rate buff, and then multi hits with like dots and something like that. I think that's it. Yeah, speed and crit rate buff, speed buff. So it's like a math, dude. It's like a math, bro.
Oh,
It's like a math,
We
dude.
got
Speed buff is pretty useful. Pretty useful. All right, so we'll stay tuned for that. Yeah, of course we're gonna put the link to all their Twitches below, so you guys can check them out and hopefully maybe check out Fame using that sometime. All right, let's go on to topic number 4 here. Topic number 4. I've been trying to put these fun questions in here now. If you were given a chance to ask Comp2us one question, what would it be? All right, think long and hard now. All right, if you're able to ask them one question and let's say they were able to give you the answer to it, what would you want to ask? You have one question. It's like a genie wish almost. Yeah, you have one question. What would you ask Comp2us? We'll wait for you not to be a robot, and then you can ask the question because I don't think they understand robot. But yeah. Oh, there you go. You're good again. You're good again. You're good again. Talk now. Talk now.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're
Nah,
good. Quickly. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Oh.
No. Okay, we'll wait on it. Go ahead, Thompson, Jeff, or Josh. Go ahead, great man. We had one question. Oh, people are looking things up. Oh, people looking
It's
things
hard for
up.
Jeff because Jeff talks to them like on a daily basis.
No, but this is like a question that you would
Or
like to ask them
every-
that, you know on a daily you can ask them stuff and they're not going to answer, but they have to answer, let's say. This
I
question
guess
that you make for
I would
them.
just want to ask them what's up with the dimensional hole. You know, that would be my only question.
You want to hear like the whole story about
Yeah.
dimensional hole. Like, because they have to have a story behind it, right? Like, there's no way they left it there for 4 or 5 years. Something happened, like some guy quit or he got fired or something. Like that was the project manager for dimensional hole or something like that, right?
Or something more selfish would be like the list of the SWC contenders. You know, I'll be like, oh yes, start gathering information.
Writing it down on your paper, right? You guys know
Yeah,
Thompson has
okay.
this piece of paper. He writes everything down for this book. Has all the notes down. What would you want to ask, Jeff? You can ask
Can I
one
get my
question.
money back? No, I'm just kidding.
Regrets.
No.
No
I do
regrets.
speak to Contour, so they do answer a lot of
Mm-hmm.
questions. If it's game related, just like I guess what's their pipeline? Because all of us here still play quite a bit, and we want
Mm-hmm.
to see what it's gonna grow into. What is it gonna be sustainable? Because we are all still technically investing into this game, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you want to see what's the pipeline, what's their goal in maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. We don't know it's a business for them overall. If it's profitable, they're going to invest more resources into it. It's that simple, right? So I want to see what their pipeline is in reality.
Is that a bird?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna answer that.
Oh, I never said they would, but that's the question.
Yeah, that's a good question. I like that. You know, I mean, they're a pretty large company. They're pretty, doing pretty well. They definitely have somebody there planning out what they're expecting to do in a year, 2 years, 3 years now. So it'd be nice to kind of hear about them. That's true.
I have 2 questions. I'm going to say it really fast before
Go,
I turn
go,
to
go, go.
robot again. One of them is, can they color code when I pick RTA? Can they color code my team so I don't always scramble every time on a new device? And then number 2 is, when is Summoners War 2 going to come out?
Those actually some 2 really good questions. Yeah, on the Summoners War 2 thing, it was supposed to be announced and released like last year, but they announced and released that they would announce and release more things this year, and they have yet to announce and release anything on it this year. So I don't know if it's a lost cause or it's just been delayed, but yeah, I'd like to see, Summoners War 2. I don't think it's going to be the same as the game that they have going on now, though. My speculations is it's going to be another game with, just similar characters. Like just an MMO with similar characters. Probably nothing fully similar at all, in my opinion.
Like quick, I'm gonna cut in, but the thing is, I understand that. I know a lot of people are complaining about where it's dimensional horror or whatever they did, but at the same time, you do want them to release something that is going to be good. And I guess a company that they are taking a page out of is Blizzard. I guess Blizzard always delay their launches and stuff, but they always have decent. I can't say crazy launches, but it's also, like I said, it comes back to the pipeline. What's their goal of releasing that game and resources, and what are they gonna do in the near future with it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. What I want to point out one more thing that Archer said. He said color coding his units. Something that I've been asking Com2Us for a while, especially in my meetings and suggestions, was I've been asking to be able to give us the ability to code, like color code, or put symbols on our own things, like a personal thing, right? It gives us, like, let's say a star, a circle, and a square, and we can use them however we want. We can put them on runes, like just to mark them ourselves, or put them onto units to mark them ourselves. Yeah, I think it's something that's just visual for us, and I think that would be very enhancing. That doesn't necessarily change the game at all, and I don't know how hard it is to implement something like that, but I would love to see that, right? Like Archer said, he can code it and he can be like, all right, this is my Lucian for RTA, let's say, right? Or this is my Shayna for RTA. This one's for Guild Wars. It'd be easier to kind of recognize them. I think that'd be great, to be honest. Wasted game and loading space. They gotta expand, man. They're a big company. They need to expand and make their servers bigger and allow for that. I think it allows for a lot of more player ease, I guess you could say. Yeah, doesn't have to be anything expensive. How about you, Josh? If there's one question that you want to ask Com2Us, what would it be?
Can I get the address and the name and the contact info of the person who's in charge of buffing and nerfing units?
Why? What would that do? You're gonna contact them and give your 2 cents?
Josh, is that a threat?
That's
Yeah.
gotta be a teamwork kind of thing. I bet you.
Yo,
there's
I get
a group
yeah,
of people
guys.
working on that.
You guys want to go to Korea?
Just go to the guy's door. He has no idea what he's talking about, or what we're talking about, because he doesn't know
Knock.
English.
Are we going to nerf your
No,
Aegir?
no.
Are we going to go there and nerf Aegir?
Why would you go there and nerf Aegir? He likes Aegir. No, unless you're fighting against it.
I'm okay. I don't mind an Aegir nerf.
Oh, really?
After devil modding it? Really?
Popularized it.
Okay.
Okay,
You
well,
devil
maybe
mod
not after
Aegir?
double one.
Because you devil modded it, right? Alright, moving on to the last topic here. The last topic here is we have these podcasts all the time, and Fate Mem is always the biggest one on the screen. Why is he playing Skylanders on a Summoners War podcast?
Hold on, I have.
I'm just messing with you.
I have.
I'm trolling. You can play. You can play. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. Messing with you.
Hey, quick
Alright.
questions.
Oh
Z,
shoot.
have you ever ate a banana on stream before?
Yes, I have eaten many bananas on
You
stream
know,
before.
I have a banana right here. I didn't want to eat it because in the pot.
You can eat
you know,
bananas, though.
so-
You can eat bananas anytime.
I can, but someone's gonna clip me eating it.
You know what?
You're gonna
You know
do-
what? Technically, someone always eats on the podcast. So if you didn't eat today, then we would actually have somebody
No.
not eating on the podcast.
Okay.
Wait. I
This
have
is
to ask.
banana.
That is how you eat your banana? Okay, I have some problems here. I have some issues.
No. I normally eat it this way.
No,
but
I
you know,
have some
because it's
issues
on
with
stream-
it. This is how you eat. Oh, I have some problems with this. Okay, I thought there was going to be no conversation on this, but how the hell you eat a banana?
No, if you eat your banana like this, they can't clip it. Or they still can, but you know, it's not going in.
That 1 second you just did, they just clipped that, dude.
You know, you open your banana and you eat it like this.
That's almost more salacious than eating it the other way.
I'll
And you know,
remember
you're
that.
gonna trigger a lot of people doing this. So this is my breakfast. I was holding on. I'm like, should I eat it on stream?
Like you gotta eat a banana right now.
You gotta eat it the
We're just
right way.
ending. This is a random question.
All right, open discussion now. Anything that you guys wanted to point out, talk about, bring up to the podcast. It could be about anything. It could be about literally anything you guys want. Doesn't even have to be about Summoners War. Whatever you guys want. Is there anything of interest that you guys want to point it out? There was one thing that came up to me, or sparked out to me, was when you talked about Blizzard. Did you guys hear about that thing with Blizzard and their BlizzCon this year? Like the big debate about it?
The Diablo 2?
No.
going on mobile?
So
Oh.
what happened is that
At BlizzCon, that was the funniest thing ever.
so the thing that they're talking about is that people purchasing tickets to go to BlizzCon, you have to have a mobile device, right, to go to BlizzCon. You have to purchase a ticket and use the mobile app. But when you use that mobile app, it's like something about like giving up your privacy and everything. Like and under their all the wordings, it says that they're able to use all the information that they get from you and sell it off or like give it to other people or something like that. I thought that
Wait,
was
actually?
yeah, for BlizzCon this year.
So
It's
you
like
consent to giving them your privacy?
it's like
and
your
personal
name, your
information?
location, your GPS, what you purchase, everything on that on your phone. Even it says credit card and all that, and you're able to give that information or something like that. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been dating my girlfriend for almost 10 years, and she doesn't even have that information. So
Yeah, I don't. I saw a video on it. I mean, it looked like it was real.
When are you gonna propose?
whoa, what can we not? get
Whoa,
this?
yeah, dude. Wait, is she here? She's not here, right? Okay.
When-
let's talk.
When I can afford not buying LD packs anymore and actually afford a ring. No, she's not on Twitch, by the way.
Oh, okay. This is not
You
Twitch.
guys can talk about whatever you want.
Well,
She doesn't use Twitch or anything like that.
LB more important than a ring? What?
I can't hear you, Mr. Robot.
he said LD is more important than ring. Eh?
It's
Okay, I
not.
don't know
But
what to say.
I'm too deeply invested into this now. I need a Gianna or
Okay,
I need a Tapo for this comp.
Let me ask you something. How long you been dating your girlfriend?
9.5.
How long Summoners War been on?
Oh.
Which one are you deep,
don't know
which
what
one are
to
you more
say.
invested in? He left.
A decade each.
He left.
A whole decade, dude.
Almost a decade, dude. I mean, no, but I mean, 10 years, that's a long time, man.
No,
Congratulations
okay.
on that.
If you guys actually want to know the aspect of it, I don't think it should be spoken on the podcast. but
No,
rather
you don't have to
it's-
share it. You don't have to share it, dude.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We've lived together for 7 years, I guess, 6 years, and it's the same. Like every day, we live in the same house. Everything we do is the same. So it's just matter of fact. It's more of a label more than anything, I would say. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing here with me. You know what I mean? A lot of people that, dated before, and then they got married, then they kind of started living more together and, stuff like that. But for me and my wife, we've already lived together for a couple years already. So when we got married, there was no difference. The only difference is that, we had to drop money for the wedding. that's
Exactly.
That's what it
Like, I have to
is.
spend money on a ring. I have to spend money on wedding, but instead I could buy LD packs and also travel with her. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
you know,
it's like
and we were lucky
Buy
enough.
LD packs and travel with her is like two separate things, man. One's a thing for yourself.
You know, I treat like how much money you make. It's a piece of pie. You have to allocate which percentage, and at this time, the allocation is quite small to.
so
towards
your
that.
the level of your vacation is dependent on packs that Summoner Resort releases. Yeah, so when Re-Up packs came out, you went, oh babe, we can go to Bali. Oh what? Re-Ups are out? What is that? Oh Re-Ups, that's OP. Hey babe, we can do a staycation. You wanna go like a dinner somewhere?
Hey, we travel a lot. No, we
I'm just messing
saved
with
up
you.
money to buy a place in more than just it's more of growing up doing other stuff, and we see that the money and value that we're gonna spend on the wedding or whatnot is far outweighs what investments we're doing right now. Does that make more sense?
That's awesome, man. No, we're just messing around. Thanks for sharing a lot more personal stuff about yourself. For sure.
Sorry, I read something in chat. Who's your financial advisor?
Oh yeah, you can read anything in chat
In
you want now.
contact with them.
It's open discussion. Yeah, we got another like 10, 15 minutes at tops because we started the podcast a little late. So if you guys see anything in the chat that you guys want to bring up for topics, yeah, we're feel free to talk about. Yeah. You know, I've always wanted to do like open podcasts as well. You know, I've seen a lot of people lately, they just do podcasts like talking about personal life, talking about, you know, subjects that are happening in IRL. You know what I mean? Yeah, it would be interesting to have
what's
those
going
sometimes.
on with your guys' lives? My life sucks.
Yeah, what's going on with your guys' lives? Thompson, what do you do on the daily,
I
man?
think people want to know if the new pack is worth buying.
So he's summoning it right now.
Oh yeah, okay, let's see it. All right, I think Thompson has the pack here.
We're about to find out.
Okay, my personal opinion on the new pack is that it is valuable if you're looking to spend $100. It's the better $100 pack out of everything else. And of course, you got to value the legendary, the LD, and the Devilmon. That's where the value comes out from. It's better than all the $100 packs.
But I think 3 React packs are better than.
But if you need the Devilmon, right? If you need the Devilmon, and if you want your chance at Artemil and stuff, it is better. But Reaps is more consistently better for sure than that. Holy crap, that's a
We're
small
about
screen.
to find out right now.
All right.
Is it worth buying?
You have a blessing?
Yeah.
That's a lapis.
No.
It's a blessing.
Oh.
You just got a
lady.
Nat 5 from the legendary? What the hell?
Oh my! Hey, I just got Leo yesterday too.
What?
You Leo?
What is this?
Total work.
Okay.
Comduous is watching. So the pack is
Comdu is
worth
watching. Comdu is watching. Confirm. Thompson works for Comdu. What was that, dude?
Well, now you know if it's worth buying or not.
Wait, what did you just choose? It doesn't matter, right? You just got
it. Doesn't
300
matter. It's
ancient.
300. She's at 300 crystals.
300 crystals.
Yeah, 300 crystals is very useful. Congrats, man. What the
Wait,
heck? One
Archer, it's
legendary.
Leo,
Dude, if I
Archer,
guarantee
Leo,
300 crystals, I'll buy the pack. I'm not even kidding. I'll if you guarantee give me a dupe, I'll buy the pack. I don't even care.
So there, you get yeah, you get a Nat 5.
Oh, assassin.
How did that work out so perfectly?
What the hell? Thompson's just like,
Hashtag
yeah, I'm gonna.
sponsored, hashtag ad, hashtag. Oh.
Thompson's like, oh yeah, guys, did you guys want to know if?
I'm wrong. You get 2 Nat 5s.
What the hell?
Oh my!
Oh my god!
What the hell, Thompson?
Oh my god, dude!
You don't even need to
Who do you guys pick?
take the you're gonna feed it anyways. Take the Tiana though. At least you might use it for fun before you feed it. Right? It doesn't need the skeletons. You probably have multiple. What the hell?
Buy more LDs, Thompson. Let's fill your Pokédex.
What the heck? Worth AF. What the heck? Wait, did you
This is from the Mystical Scrolls.
wait? Did you buy the mystics from the more mystics from the pack or just the mystics
No,
from the
yeah,
pack?
it's just the pack. This is just the pack.
What? Wait, you used the
You get
crystals for
Mystical
packs, right?
Scrolls from the pack.
Only 3 though, right? Or how many? Huh? He froze. Am I frozen? No, we're not frozen. Is Josh frozen? No, Josh's not frozen. No, Josh is
Hi.
frozen. Oh,
What?
Josh
It's
is.
Josh.
He's watching, guys. He's paying attention.
Josh is. Okay.
Josh, wow, dude. Wow, he's not even blinking. Yo, look at Fate Mem go, baby. Look at that. Oh my god, the seriousness in his face. Oh, okay. He just froze. He's good enough. You're good enough. You're good enough, Fate.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not even
Like,
getting
it's more
lightning,
fine.
man.
The Thompson's like, oh, we're gonna open up the new pack to see if it's valuable. Yeah, look,
It's
it's
kind of
value.
value.
Look,
That's kinda good.
look, it's value. Go ahead and go into your account, buy that pack. Use code Thompson for your $100 legendary pack.
Yeah, worth.
Yo, I got scammed. I got baited by Thompson just now.
You know what it
Oh,
might
me
be
too.
as well? I think it might be Discord. I've heard lately Discord have had some issues with their servers, so it might not actually be you, Archer. Yeah, depending on where you are, there's some issues with the server right now. I know that for a fact.
Yo,
I'm
that's
really-
like G,
I'm
man.
really
Because
close
now
to
I can
Thompson.
trade it in for ancient crystals.
Oh, that's weird.
That's 600. That's enough for the month, right?
Yeah.
600 just from that pack, dude. If it guarantees me that, I will buy the pack. Right now, guarantee. I don't know how many people are here on the stream right now, but if it guarantees 2 net 5s,
Yep.
everybody will buy the pack right now.
Do it. Do it.
Do you guys see
Buy.
the stats on my Josephine?
Can't see that.
Oh, lame.
Buy
What
it.
are you?
Buy it.
I see triple numbered though, so I'm assuming it's crit damage. Yeah, it's a crit damage,
Oh.
Josephine.
I'm so
Yep.
sad now. I got an Undying.
That's all you got from the whole pack?
Yeah. No, I didn't buy that pack.
You have to buy it to get the net 5. No pack.
So
Yeah,
two
yeah.
net fives,
You have to buy the pack. He didn't say summon right now for a nat 5. He said the
Oh,
pack
yeah,
is
no,
valuable.
Yeah, you have to get the pack, man. You didn't
He's
get
getting
baited,
the
man.
pack. What the hell? Don't bait him like that.
No, I'll buy it later.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to save money for EDC, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's
you,
right.
you guys said wedding, right? I gotta save money for wedding.
Right.
Said win.
Alright, no, let's just skip that. You know. No, I
Oh,
can't buy it. This is my iPad. I have to log out. That's why I
I,
can't
see.
buy it.
I think with just the fact that I gave 3 Devilmon enticed me to get it. So yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of players at 3 Devilmon is where the value comes out of it. Because 2,000 crystals with 3 Devilmon, even that is already like pretty nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh is gonna buy it tonight, right?
Huh?
He needs it for his Perna.
My printer's almost max skill.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost.
He needs that 3 double monsters to make it max skill.
Because like a Devilmon pack is $50, and most endgame players buy it to skill up their units, and that's already what? That's already like 750 crystals for 3 Devilmons. Here you get what is
Yeah.
it? 2 or 3 Devilmons? 3 Devilmons plus 2,000 plus the scroll. So that's where the value
I still
comes.
want to max skill Belger.
Bigger? Yeah, I want
Bigger,
to.
Yeah, and I want to max skill Abuelo.
Yeah, have you
There
used
you go.
that? Some people have been asking about that. Like, is
I don't
it
know.
good
looks
or what?
kinda
Can it
really
use it or
shitty,
what?
but I just want to try it.
Is that the water druid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
water juice. You see it or you just
Hey,
it?
if you can make it work, Thompson. Yeah, let me know what runes. Let's go.
Okay.
Mine's still in storage.
It's
I
hard for
don't
me.
have any druids.
It's hard for me when I hear Thompson say it works. You know, like if Thompson comes into the stream and goes, "Oh, guys, Albert works,"
Arda
I'll be like,
and Gianna
"Okay, you
works
also got
on
Arda and
everything."
Gianna, so you know what was the match? Like, tell me about it. How did it
Whoa.
go down? Like, how
Is
did
that
Albert
how it
work
is?
here?
What?
I just gotta know the full details. You know, I can't. You know, because you got OP runes and you got OP friends for let's say Albert. Let's just say that he has some OP friends. So how good is Albert? That's what we want to find out.
Imagine
Right?
I'm like I see what you're saying. If I'm like, oh, he's a great combo, you're like, get the fuck out. Something
Right,
like that.
because
I know what you're
it
saying.
works because you have those other units to make it shine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and people are actually curious because a lot of people actually have Albert, and they've been really—I call him Albert, by the way, Albert, and they've been really wondering, you know, should they build it, should they use it, where they can use it, you know?
Actually,
maybe
they
maybe
should
skill
because
works.
Albert works really good with one of the monsters, Artemil.
I
Toxic.
don't have any druids, so I can't play with any.
I don't have any either, honestly. I did summons yesterday, yeah, and as you
Okay.
can see, I'm so happy about it. Yep, and I have a lot to share with you guys. Yep.
Like, you know,
You got nothing.
Got nothing, dude. 300
no,
crystals.
you're fake 5, right? You got a fake 5, right?
No, my account summon. I just
Oh.
got like another dupe, but for
I
300
heard if you
crystals.
summon bad the day before, your summons go really well the next day.
Shut the hell up.
Actually, if you apply that philosophy every day, eventually it'll be good. So that philosophy is correct, technically,
Law of
right?
averages, guys. Come on now.
You can't have a bad summon session if you summon until you have a net 5, right?
No, you could summon 1,000 scrolls, get a nat 5, and that session is considered bad.
Then you do another 1,000 to balance it.
Oh
It's
god.
statistics, right?
I know a lot of people using their summoning stones this week for Bulwark, though.
Oh, I'm going. Oh, shit. I'll do it
Yeah.
on Friday. I'll do it on
Bulwark
Friday. I'll do it-
Velajewel, it's pretty good. Plus there's Lucian in there, so I think players trying to get like Velajewel or Bulwark or something, it's nice because there's Lucian in there. Lucian's a big one
Okay.
for a lot of
Here,
players.
here. One stone summon. You think I'll get it?
No,
No, man, you got to buy the pack first.
You gotta get the pack.
Yeah, you just make sure you use Cole Thompson, by the way.
Wait, before you buy the pack, you got to buy an engagement ring.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
He said, "Fuck." You use up all your Guild War points.
No, I have 22k stones.
Yeah, he has a lot of stones. Are you gonna go for Bulwark? You're not gonna do this rotation,
Yeah, I'm
right?
going for Bulwark.
Oh, you're gonna go for it. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have nothing else I want except for Odin.
I heard
after.
a lot of people are going for it. Wow. I think Bulwark's OP, but like RTA only. So this is obviously, guys, this is for the RTA
Bulwark
players.
is pretty,
He's pretty crap, to be honest.
One-dimensional too, but he's kind of niche in RTA as well. He's not like, oh, you have Bulwark, you're gonna win. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a fun unit. That's the thing, right?
I mean, if you have Amelia and
Antares,
Artemil,
I think that's about it. Antares, Josephine, right? I don't find him a great counter for.
for who?
You muted like exactly when you said
you
four.
muted right when you said it. It's almost like they.
I don't think he's a great counter for Fran. I end up always losing my matchup against Fran because Fran has the option to like attack down and not buff.
Okay, so what are people using with Bulwark? Like, what are you guys seeing? Like the composition.
Artemil?
People are... Okay, well besides Artemil.
Yeah, Artemil.
Yeah, exactly what Josh said.
I see one art of them.
Ardas, yeah. But what else? Like Amelia's Ardas. What else is it?
Ragdoll's really good.
Ragdoll, yeah, I've seen that.
Okay, what else is it synergized with for the majority of the population to potentially use with their potential Bulwark? There we go. Let me
No,
rephrase that
everybody
question.
and their mothers have an Arda. I don't know why is this.
Only one guy has it here, my friend.
I know, who doesn't have one, man? Oh my god.
Yeah, we should go catch one. I heard that there's a wild one in TOA Hard 80. We can just catch
I heard
that
they're
one.
giving out for free when you watch Detective Pokemon. They give a promo code for Artemil.
Pokemon.
Oh, when does that come out? I'm actually curious to watch that movie.
This next week, right?
What?
This week, yeah.
Oh, is it this
Really?
week?
I'll definitely watch that. Ryan Reynolds,
They
baby.
should make like Detective Artemil. A movie about Artemil.
I heard there's one in the legendary pack.
Oh yeah, there's one in the
there's
legendary
scrolls,
pack.
right?
Yeah, there's usually one in the legendary pack. But because Thompson already had Artemil, it didn't come out for his, right? Or Artemil would have popped
Wait,
out. for the
traded
legendary
it
pack.
for
Also, I didn't watch
two
Detective
other not
Pikachu
class.
yet, so I didn't enter in the promo code for the free Artemil.
You realize
You
that
have one.
you realize that when we talk about this right now, there is going to be somebody that goes to the movie, watches Detective Pikachu, holds up his phone, takes a picture of his phone while watching Detective Pikachu summoning an LD, and they're gonna have an Artemil, and they're gonna tag me
No,
somewhere
you're a
in it.
liar, man.
They're gonna tag. Someone's gonna do it,
People are
dude.
really smart, man.
Someone's gonna do it, bro.
People that play Summoners War are really smart, also really savage, man. Like I just said it one time on podcast yesterday. Last time. Rock. Now everybody makes fun of me.
It's a meme, dude. We have a meme community. I think
Great.
a respectable meme community is good, and I think for the most part we have that here in Summoners War. I'd say.
The Summoners War community is pretty smart.
Yeah, they're pretty good in my opinion. Right. Any last things you guys want to bring up? Any last words, phrases, or discussions you guys wanted to pop up here before we end off the podcast? Pretty solid hour and 15-minute podcast. Yeah, it took about 15
Was it
minutes to
just
set
me
it up.
or the pack was kind of random last night?
What pack?
Yeah, it came out of
Oh.
nowhere.
Yeah,
I did not
today
expect
is
that.
today's
Doesn't it come out
Tuesday.
on Thursdays usually?
Usually
That was the
Thursdays.
most random special gift I've ever seen. Like three
Mystic Scrolls. Yeah, instead of a statue.
Yeah, that
or
was
like,
too random. There's an update in the middle of nowhere. It's like
Yeah.
8 p.m. over here.
That was
they're
weird.
like, oh, we're not hitting our targets this month.
Yeah.
Push the pack.
Yeah, what the hell? And it usually comes out Thursday or something, right? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
Usually Thursdays.
Maybe somebody
Yeah,
messed up on their end.
And it shouldn't be 3 mystical scrolls. It
I
should
think
be
the
an
3 Mystic
Artemis
Scrolls was
statue.
ridiculous.
Like 5 reaps or something. That'll be better than 3 mystical scrolls.
No,
right?
I don't think they should ever give us anything bonus from there that is that we can
Not
use.
cosmetic.
I want all
okay.
cosmetics. I wish that it will always stay cosmetic. I think that's the best. Yeah.
And this
Oh,
is the
sounds good.
reason why you don't necessarily have to buy this pack unless you need the Devilmon. But cosmetic, if it only comes back once or it never comes back, you want to buy it, right? It's just kind of baiting you.
The lucky
So,
pig.
I don't
Oh my
know.
god, dude. I bet
The
you
lucky-
their sales spiked so hard for that lucky pig. I swear to god, dude, that thing is cute AF, man.
Okay, do you remember back then when they had the reindeer for Christmas?
Yeah.
There were some people who knew how to glitch the.
The same for the
Reindeers?
golems. Same
And-
for the golems.
Yeah, so I know one of my viewers, I'm not gonna name person, had 4 reindeers on their island.
Really?
They collected it by accident. It was really funny. I remember when that happened.
Yeah, and I know some people that have cyclops on their islands, like 5 of those big giant cyclops on their islands. Kind of crazy. Yep, that's a sexy pig, man. It's so cute, dude. It actually falls down on all fours once in a while. Yeah, once in a while when the animations, it just falls down, and then all 4 legs
dang.
to the side.
We're
I don't
just
have
sitting
that
there
pig.
watching it.
Oh, you don't have that pig? Do you know
no
this is
joke. We're talking about Detective Pikachu, and she's holding up a Pokeball.
okay? That's not a Pokeball.
Dude, that's a Pokeball right there, man.
Wait, what is it?
Pokeball.
I can't. I don't know where she is.
I don't know what it is. It's like a turnip or something, right? For the pig, I'm not sure.
Turnip?
That tells
an
you,
apple.
man. You
It's
gotta
an
go watch
apple, they
Detective Pikachu, guys.
It's an apple.
Oh, it's an apple for the pig,
Yeah.
right?
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time today. I think it was another awesome podcast. I know, a little bit scuffed today, but I think for the most part, we still got our messages out. We got great conversations, great topics, fun time. These podcasts are meant to, discuss things, but also for us to all have fun too. So I hope people enjoyed some of the fun moments we've had here on this podcast today. We're gonna go ahead and put the links again in the description below. Make sure you guys.
You're wondering who gave me the ultimate team, huh?
What? What happened? Wait, what?
You're wondering who let all these monsters through, aren't you?
Getting authority.
wait,
Is
who-
there a way you could lose with this comp?
Wait, who let you take those in?
I don't know, man. It
If
just happens.
Antares
Don't worry
wants
about
every
it.
single tournament have a chance.
Just look at your last match.
Don't worry about
He
it.
doesn't want to show it.
Wait, did you lose or something? Like, how do you want to?
No.
Wait, how do you lose with this,
I'm pretty
man?
sure he won that match. I don't know how you lose that match right there.
Wait,
Look,
yeah.
look at that.
Why did some guy let you? Oh, what was the last pick though? Artemio?
Fine. I'll show you guys. God, you guys are so nosy, man.
You showed it yourself.
Can't even see it.
Tiana.
Who is that though? I tried to zoom in on it. Couldn't zoom in well.
Hey, Josh, big brain.
Who is that person?
I can't see the name.
It's a G1 player from Japan.
Why did it? Wait, what was your last pick?
Yo, but check this
Yeah.
out. The Diana attacks my Nefties and silences herself. That's the highlight of this match.
Oh yeah.
The highlight of this match is right here.
Counter. I
And
see
that
it.
game. And that game.
That's actually really funny.
That feels bad, dude.
Yeah, pretty toxic.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know my glasses. Yeah, it's tiny. No, what happened was the Nefertiti's countered the unicorn in human form, so it's gonna silence, right? So she's stuck. 100%. There's no way. Wow. Right. Like I was saying, hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast. Make sure you guys leave a like and put a comment below. Just your comments, your thoughts on the podcast. If you have any suggestions for future ones, every single week I take a look at the previous podcast one and read through pretty much all the comments. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me on today's podcast. Appreciate your time very much.
Thanks,
See you guys. See you guys next time. Peace out,
Bye, Mr.
everybody.
Robot.